What's up, guys? It's your boy AlphaBlue, and you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. So, guys, this is our daily EURUSD GBPUSD analysis. So, currently, I'm on GBPUSD on the 4-hour time frame. So, yesterday, right after New York session, I took this trade on GU, and as you can see right now, the trade is heading for my SL. So, let me run you by the idea or the reason why I took this trade. So this is GBPUSD on the 4-hour. Overall, you know that GBPUSD has been very bullish, right? As you can see all the way from down here, it has been very bullish. So we got this retracement that came into this area of support, right? Came into this area of support, and you can see that this is liquidity that has been taken. And then when we came into this area of support, I saw this strong push to the upside. So the major reason why I got into this trade was because I saw on the 4-hour, we have this week, these 2 weeks on the 4 hours, you can see right here. So this was a week, it took out the week and then gave an engulfing candle to the upside. So when I saw this bullish engulfing to the upside, I decided to go into this trade because I felt the buyers have stepped into the market. So I was actually hoping that by this morning, this trade will have at least moved significantly. And one of the reasons why I took this trade also was because market didn't really move during the London and New York session. So I was hoping that it was going to move during the Asian session. So that was why I entered at the end of New York session. But then market didn't move at all during the Asian session. It just ranged, and then now it's coming back down. Then another reason why I took this trade is because there was a break of this trend line. If you look at this trend line here, price broke, it came back and retested it and started pushing to the upside. So usually I don't like looking at my chart whenever I'm on a trade. I'll just leave it because I don't want to go through this, emotional trauma, because it's just like punishing myself watching my trade go to SL. But because of the purpose of this daily analysis, so I came back to the chart. And guess what, guys? Today is NFP. So today is NFP day. And you can easily make money or easily lose your money today. So one of the idea was that when I saw price coming to this area, I just felt and push up, right? Came into this area of support and pushed up like this. I was just immediately bullish on GU. Even though from the start of the week, I was bullish on GU and EU. In fact, you can see that this was my target for the end of this week. New week, bullish order flow target. So I was already bullish. My bias was already bullish from the start of the week. I was expecting to see price push up and, take out this high right here. But that didn't happen. It just started going down and all. So I'm expecting NFP to actually set the tone for next week. I'm expecting NFP to push price back into the bullish direction. So, but it actually depends on what the data says, It depends on what the data says, but then that is my expectation. I'm expecting to see NFP push this price all the way up. It may not reach this weekly target that I had, but at least it can, push up and take out this high. So let's just see how it goes. So now I'm just going to sit and wait for this trade. My idea yesterday was that if this trade moves into profit before NFP, I will hold and then set my stop loss to break even and see how it goes. And after NFP, I will look to enter another position if I get an entry based on my NFP strategy, NFP trading strategy, of which I'm going to share with you guys in this video. So I actually have a very simple NFP trading strategy that you can use to easily make money, guys. Easily make money without any stress. And the good thing about that strategy is once it's there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there. Like, you don't force it. All the things that you're looking for, once you see them, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there. You just set your trade, put your stop loss, and let it ride. So now on NFP today, let's go to Forex Factory. So the whole NFP idea is this. You're going to wait. It's a very simple strategy, guys. You're going to wait for NFP data to be released. Once the data is released, you want to see a data that favors the upside or downside of dollar outrightly, like completely. You know, the NFP data, there used to be like three different red events on the NFP day. So you want to see it completely one-sided. You want to see it completely favor the dollar or completely not favor the dollar. So when you have that kind of news or data release, you will usually see price shoot up to one side or like deep to one side. You just see a very fast movement to one direction. Sometimes you don't even need to look at what the data is. You just look at the chart. What the chart says, you will know that the data is good or bad for the dollar. You get? So once you see that the price moves to one direction very rapidly, boom, that means the data has favored one side. Then you wait for a retracement. You go to the 1 minute mark point of liquidity. That price will likely come retrace to take and then move up to the upside. Continue in the direction of the data. You get? So it doesn't just go one side, boom, and continue moving. No, it will go one side and then it will now retrace a bit, come back a bit, take out some liquidity, then continue pushing to the direction that the data favors. You understand? So that's just a very, very simple way of trading NFP. So now let me show you. Let me give you an example. For instance, now we have NFP today, and let's just assume that this price continues to remain like this till NFP data is released, right? So what will usually happen is that, and let's say NFP doesn't favor the dollar, it's bad for the dollar. You know, when NFP is bad for the dollar, GBPUSD will tank, will sell aggressively. When it's good for the dollar, G, when it's good for the dollar, when it's good for the dollar, GBPUSD will sell. When it's bad for the dollar, GBPUSD will buy because GBPUSD is inversely correlated to the dollar. I hope you got that right. So in this case now, if GBPUSD will buy, that means the news was bad for the dollar, right? So let's assume the news was bad for the dollar and GBPUSD, but usually you see one very long spike like this. So when you see this long spike to the upside, you wait for price to come back a bit. Most of the times it doesn't just go very, very clean like that. It will leave some small weeks that price will come back and test. Once price comes back to that week, you take your trade there and then target above. So once after this long spike, you wait for the price to come back small, take out some areas of liquidity on the move up, then you enter and target the continuation, right? So this is more of like my New York session continuation entry model, but then it is usually for NFP. You wait for the data to be released. Don't rush. Wait for data to release. Don't rush. Wait for the price to correct a bit. Then you enter, set your stop loss, and then allow it to continue in its original direction. So that's the strategy. That's a very easy one. And let's hope that this NFP gives us a very clean data that we can use to catch this kind of move on. So that's just what I'm expecting today. And usually on NFP day, there's usually no movement. This market will probably range till NFP data is released. That's how it usually is. So what I will do is I'll just stay out of the market till NFP data. There's really nothing to trade in the morning before NFP because everybody is by the sidelines waiting to see what the price will do, what NFP data will be. So don't stress yourself. The only reason why I'm still in this trade is because I took it since yesterday night, hoping that before London, price will have moved to the upside. So right now, I'll just still have to stick to this trade. I'll wait for it to either hit my stop loss or come back and move in profit. So either way, see you guys by 1:30. So I think what I'm gonna do today is if I'm free, I'll record the NFP live and then I'll also upload it for you guys to see how it is. So let's just quickly look at Euro USD before we go. This is Euro dollar. Euro USD, man. I think USD will take out this low before it moves to the upside. So if this is gonna happen on euro dollar, it's likely gonna happen on GBP too. But let's just see how it goes. Nothing much. And Euro USD is also similar to GBP USD because you see price has come into this area of support, right? So we are likely going to see a push to the upside or push to the downside, depending on what the NFP data is. But me, to be honest, I'm bullish. My bias is bullish. I feel this NFP is gonna be bad for the dollar. So Euro USD is gonna buy. So that's just it. Then the gold also is like inversely correlated to the dollar. So if NFP is bad for the dollar, we'll get to see gold finally make this move that I have been predicting. So I didn't really get any like entry yet. I was waiting to see if dollar will break to the upside here before I now look to buy, but nothing. So I'll just chill out and see. But the annoying thing is that you may miss out on the NFP move because it may just spike and take out this high without giving you a chance to enter. And I usually don't predict before NFP. I must wait for the data to be released. I will not just see and say, okay, I'm bullish, my bias is bullish, I'll enter. No, because it can spike down and take you out before even pushing up. So I usually wait for the data to be released. I don't gamble and say whether the data will be bullish or bearish. No. Even if somebody is making $1 million, I don't fucking care. Let him make the money. But me, I follow my rules. I follow what I have known to have been consistent for me. I follow what I know works for me. So I don't care. I don't care if somebody predicted that NFP will be bad for dollar and he bought good and good now spike to the upside and he made money. I really don't care, man. So I just do me. So it's quite annoying that I'm stuck in this trade, but let's just see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. I'm really confident that I'm not going to get stopped at. My original entry was actually where price is at. You go to, let's say, 15 minutes, you see that I marked out this area of liquidity here because that was where my original entry would have been. But when I saw the way the 4-hour closed, I just decided to enter because I didn't want price to go, and then I miss out on the entire move. So I just sacrificed my risk to reward. Instead of getting a 6-hour, I sacrificed it for a 3-hour. But then here we are. Anyways, it happens. No, nothing. It's nothing. We move. So that will be it for today, guys. I hope you got value. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and share this content to others as well. If you want to join my Telegram community where I share all my tweets, you can do well to check the description of this video. You'll find a link to my Telegram. And then you can also message me directly on WhatsApp or any of my social media platforms if you want to reach out to me. So cheers, guys, and see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.